Mixers, producers, engineers, thanks for coming to the channel, Flav Media. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click the like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And click that bell notification. Anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first ones to know. Today, we're going to talk about the NEOLD U17 two-faced heavyweight monster soft clipper compressor. Let's dive into this. Let's go. All right, so we're going to be talking about the NEOLD U17. I think it was derived from the U-boat back in the 1954 era. You're going to have your VU meter section, analog. I like that. It's analog. This is going to be your clipper section. This section here is going to be your compressor section. All these here, compressor section. And this is going to be your filter section. And this is going to be your output section. Okay, so the density is going to control how much clip or saturation you want in that certain frequency, depending on what you set it here. Applying more or less. The emphasis is going to be how much of distortion or clip and saturation you want in that frequency. So if I'm at 50%, it's going to be towards more of the high settings. You want it low clipping, it's going to be more so in the low settings. So that's how that works. The detector, this means that it's unlinked. So that means is in the mono section. That's what it's implying. If you want it in a stereo, it will be linked, or you can put it in the middle, depending on where you want it at. The input stage is going to be your threshold. It's going to be your threshold because there's no threshold here. So depending on how much you want it to compress, that's the input section. And you have the attack, release. You put it in auto, it shows you it's going to be in auto. The release can go in auto, which is nice. Monitor stage is going to be how you hear what frequencies you're trying to tune out, whether it's lows or highs, depending on how you want your effect. The torque gives you more of the distortion level in that frequency range. Okay. Shape, self-explanatory. Frequency, how much of that you want in the frequency. So change the frequency of where the side chain is going to allow to not let in, depending on you. And this is just going to be a tilt shape EQ. So depending on how you want your EQ to be set, it's just a tilt. And you have your direct, parallel mix, or wet. You have your output, and you have your bypass on this, and you have a resizable GUI. Quality is going to be high, and the other manual settings on the plug-in lines. Okay, we're going to listen to right now is just the mix bus with the NEOLD U17. Now I do have NEOLD on everything inserted on the channel. We're just listening to the two bus to see how it sounds sonically. All right, so we're going to do it bypass, and I'm going to engage it, and I'm going through different A, B, C, and D on the top to give you a feel of how you can really get some nice character on this U17. Okay, so it really enhances, give that gritty saturation character with this U17. Now we're going to try this just on the drum bus to see if we can really mangle up and distort some character in these drums. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe, all you music producers, engineers, and mixers out there. Dive deep with me next episode where we're going to be just breaking down this track. But let's, it's just giving that character. Let's listen to it again, Bypass. Just to give you character of how the volume is staying constant, but the listening of the characteristics of the saturation is just going higher in your mind, but the level is still the same. Okay, so join me next week where we're going to be diving into this NEOLD U17. Like I said, I have it on everything. We're going to try to dissect on how it sounds on each individual instrument. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Thanks.